Hi guys, it's the 10th of February 2020. It's 2:15 here in the afternoon, and the UK have just announced today that people can now be forcibly kept in quarantine. If anybody's seen what's going on in China, you'll know there's people getting welded in blocks of flats, not allowed out, no way of getting food or water, no one allowed in and out unless they belong there, and just people getting dragged away. I'm just going to show you this, guys. This is going on all over the place as well. There's hundreds of reports of this happening. And you think they won't do this in the UK? You better think again. Oh my God.
扮演南洋片，他演就他头了，他能导演吗？扮演南洋片，他能导演吗？扮演南洋片，他能导演。扮演南洋。起来！把你裤拉起来！把你裤拉起来！把你裤拉起来嘞呀！本来要是你得吃嘛，起来一个，我给拿起裤来嘞。来几个？你不要裤个，两个都来几个？你多裤个一地方。啊，你裤来！好，先刚讲没那个了啊。快来，快来！快点！哎呀，俺这三丫的，俺这孩子啥的，是吧？这个，这个。好嘞，你把这，你把人家这里啊。
Enough of that, you get the idea. But I'm just going to read this from the Financial Times from today. 3 hours ago, the UK adopts powers to enforce coronavirus quarantine. Mandatory isolation to apply in England as 4 more patients test positive. The UK government has declared the coronavirus outbreak a serious and imminent threat to public health and announced new powers that will allow the Health Secretary to force people in England into mandatory isolation if they risk spreading the disease. The announcement came as England's Chief Medical Officer, Chris Whitty, said that 4 more patients had tested positive for coronavirus in England, bringing the total number to 8 cases in the UK. In a statement on Monday that significantly ratchets up measures to stop Britons catching the illness, the Department of Health and Social Care said, in light of recent public health emergency from the novel coronavirus originating from Wuhan, the Secretary of State made regulations to ensure the public are protected as far as possible from the transmission of the virus. The department added that the incidence of transmission of coronavirus was now deemed to constitute a serious and imminent threat, and the measures outlined were considered as an effective means of delaying or preventing further transmission of the virus. The new regulations will apply to England Arrow Park Hospital on the Wirral and Kent's Hill Park Conference Centre in Milton Keynes. They've been designated as isolation facilities. According to the PA news agency, one of those in quarantine at Arrow Park was threatening to abscond from the isolation unit, despite signing a contract agreeing a 14-day quarantine period after returning from Wuhan. Professor Whitty said that the 4 new cases were all known contacts of a previously unconfirmed UK case, and the virus was passed on in France. He added that the patients had been transferred to specialist units at the Royal Free and Guys and St Thomas hospitals in London. Experts at Public Health England continue to work hard tracing patients' contacts from the UK cases. They successfully identified the individuals and ensured the appropriate support was provided, said Professor Whitty. The Health Department said the nation's infection control procedures were world-leading and the National Health Service was well prepared to deal with the novel coronavirus. We are strengthening our regulations so we can keep individuals in supported isolation for their own safety, and if public health professionals consider they may be a risk of spreading the virus to other members of the public, it said. The measure would make it easier for health professionals to help keep people safe across the country, it added. So yeah guys, just watch out, prepare. If this does happen and you've got to stay indoors for 14 days, you want to make sure you've got at least enough food and water to last you. The very, very basics. Very, very basics. And this one guy from Brighton, what they're calling a super spreader, seems to give it to 5 of the known cases here in the UK. So that's just a little bit more I wanted to give you. You all take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you soon.